My name's Andrew Wright. I'm an artist and photographer. I've been shooting for and making art for about the last 20 years. After spending some time in Toronto, in Windsor, I ended up in Waterloo, Kitchener. In fact, I've lived on both sides of the Kitchener-Waterloo divide. I spent about 10 years there, and I'm sure there are some of you in the audience who remember me, and was also heavily involved with helping to start Kafka, the Contemporary Art Forum. My main area of interest, or my main area of focus in my practice, is to, in some ways, undermine the conventions of photographicness or photography itself. I like to sort of turn things inside out, in some cases literally upside down, but really sort of probe and examine the conventional nature of photographic looking and question that and put that up for debate, and also just make it into a subject in itself. So the format, the way that we look at photographs, the way that we understand photographs, the way that photographs get made are really all fodder for me to play with and to ultimately make works that question photography. So I've made a work called Tree Corrections, which is in some ways representative or even emblematic of kind of many of the concerns of my practice. These were images that were all shot in and around Georgian Bay, which is the traditional stomping grounds in a way of the Group of Seven, where notions of the picturesque and in particular the Canadian landscape come to the fore. All of these images are shot not with the horizon horizontal, but with the vertical lining up with the tree, the way the tree bends or grows. Because of the prevailing winds in Georgian Bay, things are often crooked or sideways. So I've just simply reoriented all the framing of each tree such that the tree grows straight up and down, but then the result is that the landscape itself is destabilized, and it is a destabilizing kind of experience to look at these 18 prints. While we still acknowledge the picturesqueness, I mean, they're still shot in a very traditional nature photographer kind of way. Now again, now that we are capable of very easily making images that are perfectly sharp, have limitless depth of field, and you can do this at very low cost. The distance between so-called professionals and consumer photographers is becoming collapsed. In fact, in some cases, there is no difference. I think it really forces photographic artists to think very carefully about what it is that they're doing. Are they going to simply adopt the ongoing traditions of photography as it's been played out, or play with them themselves? And I choose to play with them.